Hi Libra, I've been trying to do your reading for a bit now. I keep getting interrupted, which I feel like is a part of the message itself. But we're going to try one more time and see if it comes out. There's something about communication that's potentially difficult right now. Maybe it's even you with yourself and sorting out your own thoughts, or perhaps it's with another. But the information that's coming through, the message I'm receiving, that is having a hard time getting out, is that there is some hidden truth hidden within yourself, in your subconscious, that is about to come out. You're about to speak deep, like I'm feeling it in my stomach, deep truth from your core in a particular in a particular situation. And when you speak that truth, it's like you're given some kind of freedom here. There's some form of transformation. These are the cards that fell. I'm going to pull new cards, but these are the cards that fell out when I was trying to do your reading before. This truth that you're going to speak is like the last leg of the journey here for you with something or with somebody. Let's get into your reading and see what comes out. I feel like in the spirit realms, there's a lot of anticipation for this moment. It's like the guides are anticipating it, spirit, your higher self, you. There's a lot of anticipation here. And I feel like that I'm seeing someone like massaging something. It's like the energy is being massaged so that it can be articulated properly. Perhaps this is why I'm having a hard time getting your reading going. It's like I need to feel through the energy a bit before I convey the message to you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. This is 13 Moon Tarot. I do things a bit different sometimes here. Welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Okay, Libra. I don't want to lose this energy here. Okay, let's see. What energies are currently supporting Libra here, Spirit? The Defender, the Weaver, and the Sage. I'm hearing something like the Sage knows when to defend. The Sage knows when to defend. I don't feel like that sentence is finished, though. The Sage knows when to defend themselves and when not to. Okay, there is this intricate web of energy that I'm working through right now. And I feel like you are very perceptive of your own energy field. You know, you think about your energy field, the invisible field, right? As a web, it's like when something enters into your field, just like the spider here, you can feel that. You know it's there. I'm hearing, and some things are worth moving towards and other things are not. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be very aware that something has come into your energetic field. And perhaps this is a message about discernment, about, when to defend or when to move towards something and when not to. Okay, let's see what the challenge is for Libra. What's the challenge? Protection. Let's get a little further. Remembrance. Oh, okay. And one more. Too many there. Just give me one. You are safe, Libra. You were guided, the child. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is bringing up something from your subconscious for sure. Some of you, now I know this is a very specific message, so it's not going to be for all, but I do want to say it because it is coming through. There's going to be some kind of moment here that you're going to have where you're going to speak some truth about something that went on in the past, maybe when you were a child or many years ago. Or perhaps you're remembering something from that time that you had repressed for some of you. For others of you, when something comes into your energetic field and is causing you too much of a disturbance to be ignored, you are going to be asked to do something about that, to say something, to defend yourself in a wise way. Hey, get out of my field. It's like you're going to tell someone to go away, get out of your field. Stop messing with your energy. And the challenge here is that perhaps there was a time in your life where you did do just that with somebody, the same person or another situation, and something here didn't pan out. You didn't feel protected. Or there was some consequence for you protecting yourself. And this situation can bring up those feelings for you and create a little bit of fear or hesitancy or lack of confidence in your ability to stand your ground. Libra, you're very powerful. This is a big moment here for you. Okay, let's get the tarot cards out and we'll go a little deeper, see what else we can get from Spirit here. I'm using the Sufi Tarot. Let's see. For Libra, this card's falling out here. 3 of Swords and the 9 of Coins. This is liberation from some mental space that you've been wandering through that has been very difficult, maybe a little bit dark at times, painful. This is liberation from that space. Now, if you're here and you're like, I'm totally okay, everything's great with my life, perhaps you're further along on this timeline and you can remember back to when this would have resonated with you. Leave some comments of support for other Libras. Let them know it's going to be okay down below, or not. Maybe it's not your message. But congratulations if you have done that. And for those Libras who are still working through this energetic space, know that you will get through to the other side. But yes, you do have to defend yourself. You do have to stand your ground. And you have to do it in a wise way. And it is going to bring up something difficult for you. It's not going to be the most comfortable feeling. I'm hearing this and it's probably it's dramatic, okay? So yeah, water it down or not, but I'm hearing to wage war against your enemy, okay? Yeah, it sounds super dramatic, but there's a reason why Spirit's telling me that message in that way, okay? Somebody needs to hear it in that way. Okay. What's the theme here of this whole message? What's the theme? What are we getting at for Libras? What's the theme, Spirit? What's the theme? There is definitely something disrupting you. We have the Queen of Wands. This is about defending your creation. Defending your creation of who you are, who you've become, who you want to be. It's also about nurturing your creation by defending it. Now, I know I'm already hearing it, I'm already feeling it. Some of you are not, you're not vibing with this whole going to war, defending. I get it, okay? I get that things are nice when they feel like love and light, okay? But there comes a time where we have to use that part of our shadow that we've integrated to stand our ground, to say no to somebody or something, to hold our boundaries. Okay, there comes a time where that is absolutely necessary. And sometimes using language that is more masculine, I'm hearing, interesting, more masculine, maybe this is your divine masculine energy, is necessary to get the job done so that you can nurture what it is that you're creating. You know, the feminine, divine feminine energy needs to have a safe space to create, to flourish, to grow in abundance. And the divine masculine energy, and I'm not talking about genders, I'm not talking about humans here, we're talking about energy. The divine masculine energy creates that container of safety for the nourishment of whatever it is that you are doing or whoever it is that you want to be. Now, when I was starting your reading before, I did hear you have the right to be here. You have the right to do what it is that you're doing, to feel what you're feeling. And I think defending yourself in this moment here is you creating that safe container for yourself to be exactly who you are, which is beautiful, by the way. And somebody who's doing something for others as well. The Queen of Wands serves others, not to her own detriment, but as an act of love. All right, Libra. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This isn't going to be the easiest moment, Libra. I gotta be honest with you. It may be one that, let's get one. It may have been one that you've been anticipating, okay? But it's not gonna be easy. But it's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Wow. Now the energy, we have the alchemist at the bottom, which is the magician. The person or situation that you're dealing with is coming out as the Four of Cups. This is somebody, I feel, who is in your energetic field looking at you and your space and what you're creating, or just you, because they're not satisfied with what they have or who they are, what they're creating or not creating. This could be, this gray is really standing out for me, and gray is usually associated with Saturn, which is bringing to mind Capricorn and Aquarius energy. Could be Capricorn or Aquarius, or maybe they're just very Saturnian in nature. They restrict themselves, maybe of the heart space or serving others. They don't allow themselves to do such a thing. Okay, from love, from a place of love, this is somebody very dissatisfied, and this is why they're in your energetic field. And Spirit is saying, Libra, it's time to say no to this. It's time to say, no, you're not going to take my energy. I have nothing for you. Your overall energy is the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords here. So yeah, divine feminine energy is really what wants to come through. We also have the Empress. This is you creating. And I'm jumping all over the place here in your reading. So that's interesting. Okay, but what you're manifesting in the next 3 months is the King of Wands. The theme of the reading is the Queen of Wands. What you're manifesting, the King of Wands. Now, of course, this could be a connection for sure. Friend, lover, whatever, boss, I don't know, colleague. Could be that kind of thing for sure. But I'm also seeing this as you are manifesting that container of safety for you to create and grow whatever it is that you're growing. your healing, you, your business, your family, a love relationship you're in, whatever it is that you're growing and manifesting. This is you actually creating that container. This is amazing. So your current energy is the Queen of Cups. And I feel like it would perhaps be easier for you, or let's take that back. It might feel more familiar to you to approach this person or situation that enters your energetic field from a space of love or having an open heart and saying, hey, I don't really have anything for you, but I don't want to be mean, but can you just not come near me? Something like that, Libra. There's something here where you would rather deal with this energy from a softer place than to be more assertive and firm. And what Spirit is saying here is to remember that response, maybe it's not for all of you, okay, so don't get super reactive, or go ahead, I don't know, do what you want. But for some of you, it could be a people-pleasing tendency. And Libra, when your shadow is acting up or when you're wounded, you can definitely get into people-pleasing energy, since you are all about relationships and keeping the balance, keeping the peace. Okay, now when you're in the light or when you are working in your power, you are, I'm hearing judicial, you're much more judicial about balancing energies, okay? But Spirit is asking you to remember that when you feel the urge to placate, placate this person or respond in a way that you know is not going to cause conflict, but also does not reinforce your boundary, it's coming from a subconscious place where you feel like you're not safe or protected in standing your ground. And Spirit is saying you absolutely are safe. You are absolutely protected. It is time with the Sage to feel the full force of your power, of your sovereignty, of your autonomy, of your ability to say, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not having that in my life. Some of you don't know why you keep thinking about a person or a situation when you've already decided that this isn't good for you. And maybe you don't even feel in your heart anything towards this situation, but you still keep kind of going back to it. Spirit is saying maybe it's because you're a little bit hesitant to stand your ground in a forceful way or an assertive way. Perhaps this is the opportunity here to really harness that Queen of Swords energy that represents you. Yes, I know what I like and what I deserve and what I want. And yes, I know what I don't like and don't deserve and don't want in my life. So this is going to call on that part of you that knows those things, this situation. Okay? What you don't see coming is the 8 of Coins. And I feel like this is why I'm saying it's not going to be easy, because I feel like this is it's going to take a little bit of work. Okay? I feel like you've been practicing. You've been leading up to this moment. Perhaps you feel yourself getting more strong-willed. And it's like I'm hearing a crescendo. This moment with this person, whoever this represents to you, it's like a crescendo moment where you've already had a little bit of experience here, fine-tuning your willpower. And now you're about to use it, okay? And it will feel a little bit difficult. Your opportunity is the 2 of Swords. This is one of those decisions I was talking about in the beginning, right? It's like when you say this, when you do this, things change drastically. And this is your opportunity to make that decision from your higher self. to not let someone else's emotions blind you to the truth of what you need to do for you. You can listen to your own emotions, but there's somebody else's emotions that you've been too considerate of. Okay? Your challenge? The Empress. Well, when we think of the Empress, which is you, Libra, right? Venus, we think of caring, we think of kindness, we think of maternal, come here, I'll protect you, I'll love you. I'm hearing she loves all her children no matter what. That's the kind of a challenge we face when we come up against the Empress archetype. When we don't acknowledge that the Empress, every card, has its own shadow. And again, the shadow is not bad. It's nothing to be feared as long as we integrate it and we're aware of it. So the shadow of the Empress is, well, there's a little bit of, it's an opposition to that maternal, come here, I'll protect you. It's okay, I'll love you no matter what you do. It's tough love. It's no, you're grounded. You're not doing that. You're punished in a way. Venus punishes. Ooh, interesting. That's the shadow of Venus in this case. Okay, in this case. And so your challenge is to see that you can still be the Empress. You can still embody Empress energy while being firm. What you might consider to be cold. Some of you are going to be cutting off someone else's abundance. And that might feel difficult to you, okay? But it's what needs to be done. Whether that abundance is your energy or some money, I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe you're firing someone. I have no idea what the particular situation is. But it needs to be done. This is your advice, the Queen of Swords. And by doing all that, you create this container for yourself. This place in which you feel solid, secure. You know who you are. You know what you'll allow and what you won't. I'm going to go into the extended Libra. We're going to go a layer deeper. We're going to find out more about this energy outside of yourself and what's going to manifest and unfold. But if you can't come there or you don't want to come there, trust that you got the information that you needed here. And if not, I'll see you over there. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.